For your upcoming live stream, you've decided to use broadcaster software to make your program look more professional, and you've been told that you need to plan certain elements of the event in advance. In this short video, we'll go through what needs to be done to allow your technical support team to program everything in advance of your first rehearsals. The first and most important decision is what your streaming platform is going to be. Platforms like Zoom and Microsoft Teams are very popular, easy to use, and many of your viewers might be familiar with how to join a call. All the tech team have to do is join the call as a user like everyone else. You might prefer to use a free platform like YouTube or Facebook Live. This requires some account set up beforehand, and the tech team will have to configure the broadcaster software and test it with you in advance. It's best not to leave this until the rehearsal stage, as resolving problems can really eat up time, but once everything's set up, your tech team can save the settings and then it'll be straightforward to reconnect on the day of the event. Of course, you might be working with a proprietary event platform like Eventia, Hopin or Cvent. These platforms have many professional features and might need some additional considerations and programming time. Next, we need to look at assets. The key element to the look of your stream program is the background. You can use a plain solid colour, and if you have any particular colour preference, you can let your tech team have the chosen HTML reference or RGB value, and we can set that as your background. Many customers prefer to use a customised background image with their own branding and logos. This background just needs to be an image file that's 1920 pixels wide by 1080 pixels high and can be sent as a JPEG, PNG or BMP file type. When creating your background image, it's worth considering the various layouts you might be using during the show and designing your background so your live images won't obscure your logos or text. If you'd prefer to have your logo as a watermark, floating it in front so that it can be seen at all times during the stream, then you can send a suitable file in a PNG format saved with a transparent background. If you want to add custom text messages to a slide, like perhaps a starting or end slide, you can either create the whole thing as a single image file or just provide the background image and your technical team can add the text. This option can be useful with break slides, as you might want to change the timing information if the event runs late or early. You might want to specify a font, but if it's non-standard, you'll need to supply us with the font family in advance. So that's the background taken care of. Next, let's talk about videos. If you're intending to play a video at any point during your streamed event, you'll need to supply this in advance. Your technical team need to check videos will play properly on your streaming platform and make sure the sound settings are optimised. This includes videos that might be embedded inside PowerPoint presentations. PowerPoint presentations themselves are typically run live by presenters, so unless they contain videos, they don't really have to be supplied in advance. If you're having remote presenters coming into your event, this needs to be planned in and links tested prior to main rehearsals. But the most important task in planning your streaming event is preparing a run of show document. This needs to have every step detailed, outlining which assets will be shown on screen. Typically, this will start as a list of presenters or meeting agenda. This can then be fleshed out by checking which presentations, videos or other assets will be needed, and then deciding what layout you want to be selected for each scene. Timings can be added to give a rough idea of when the breaks are, and that will also help determine the overall length of the show. Once the run of show document is produced, you should arrange a meeting with your tech team to go through each element in detail. Things like videos, start or end slides can be added. Then the tech team can create all the scenes, store them and program the control system for recalling the show ready for the rehearsals. So in summary, create your background images, select your colours, logos and fonts and pass them to the tech team. Make sure you've collated any video content and pass that on to the tech team for testing. Then create the run of show document and have a review meeting. The tech team will need some time to program everything and then you can do a run through and full rehearsal prior to the live event. If you have any questions after seeing this video, please get in touch with your tech team. And thanks for watching.